Hello, this is Mandalorian Gaming here, and today I'm going to bring you a review of the Mandalorian Wars Project mod pack for Star Wars Battlefront 2. We'll be playing on Mos Eisley as the Mandalorians, and with me today I have Dabeachmasta.
Hey yo, yeah, I'm Mandalorian's friend here, and guess we're gonna be doing a review of this mod pack, so it's gonna be pretty sweet. Hopefully he puts a link to my channel in the description. I mainly do Minecraft, but I'm gonna try to be doing some with Mandalorian. So yeah.
Okay, so
All
just
right,
to
what
give you
team are
some
we on?
background
Wait.
here, the Mandalorian Wars pack doesn't cover the Mandalorian Wars and Knights of the Old Republic. It covers the Mandalorian Civil War between the Death Watch and the true Mandalorians. Now, I think we're going to start this review with how easy it is to install the mod pack.
Yeah, that would be the most
Yeah.
important thing.
Now, first of all, this mod pack is not compatible with your standard Battlefront 2. You will first have to download a unofficial patch known as Star Wars Battlefront 1.3. Now, the patch in and of itself is a great mod pack and fixes a lot of things. After you have that downloaded, there will be a link in the description for both of these things. You download the Mandalorian Wars project. Now, if you have the Steam version like I do, it's not gonna be as simple as it is for if you have the disc base. If you have the disc base, it's really easy and it's just your normal setup launcher like any other program. If not, you'll just have to find your game data file in hard drive. So it can be complex, but it's very much worth it, this mod pack. Now, another thing we're going to talk about here is how the mod pack plays. Now, it is much more chaotic than your standard Battlefront. What do you think about the gameplay? I mean,
I think the gameplay is really, yeah, it's a lot better, especially if you're playing on like Mos Eisley or something.
For one thing with Mos
Yeah,
Eisley, everyone gets jetpacks.
That's
which
what
is
really
pretty insane.
makes a difference.
That's one thing I should probably tell you. That not all maps have jetpacks.
And another important thing to tell is between the two sides, the I believe it's the Death Watch. I'm not sure
the Death
exactly.
Watch and the True Mandalorians.
Death Watch and the True Mandalorians. The costumes or characters look extremely similar, so a lot of times it can be difficult to distinguish the difference. So it can be, unfortunately, it can be a problem to tell sometimes. So yeah.
For you watching my gameplay there, you saw I was just staring at 3 people shooting, trying to figure out which one was on my team and which wasn't. Now,
Yeah, it can be pretty confusing.
Yeah. One thing also is, again, it's a very complete mod pack. For example, here you can see me, I'm playing as Montross, which any of you will recognize him if you played the game Star Wars Bounty Hunter. So it does have its own heroes for each side. It has Vizsla, not the pre-Vizsla from the Clone Wars, but a Vizsla for the Death Watch. Overall, it's a very good mod. Now, some of the units I want to cover, one of them is the melee unit. Now, I personally think this is a very good addition, and it's very well balanced. It's just a good example of showing how this mod pack is very well balanced. The melee trooper, he gets 2 vibroblades attached to his gauntlets of his wrists, and he can cloak, which makes him really, if you're really careful and you can use the cloaking to your ability, it's very effective. If you can't, it's not effective. So in fact, you can see I just got jumped by one there. But overall, it's a great showing how much work was put into this mod pack. It's a very good mod.
And if you can figure out how to install it, it's really worth it. And I'm glad the mod maker put the time into it, because it's enjoyable for not anyone who just enjoys Mandalorian history, but pretty much anyone who likes to play Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, well, Battlefront at least.
Yeah. Any Star Wars FPS fan will love this. And
It's a great mod.
It really is good fun to play with friends too, but overall, I'd give it a 9 out of 10 for everything, really. I mean, it's free. You can't complain. The only, although
yeah.
I do have one complaint, the character models, unless you're paying really close attention, can look very similar, especially on maps like Endor, where instead of silver armor, the true Mandalorians have dark green armor. And it really looks a lot like the black armor of the of the Death Watch. So it can get really confusing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna agree with other here, Mandalorian, whatever. I'm gonna agree because with the costumes, I keep saying costume, but the character models is the appropriate term. Would be they're very similar, so that makes it hard. But the reason I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 is because it's also not the easiest to install and not the easiest for multiplayer. Mandalorian and I tried to figure this out for quite a while, and it took a bit, but there's 1.0 and 2.0 install, so that can cause quite many issues. So that can be a problem. But other than that, it's a great mod pack with a lot of work put into it.
Yeah, it's a great mod pack, and I'm amazed that people take the time to do this and then have it for free. It's honestly, you can't go wrong with it. And I'm not very computer savvy, so probably even if you're the least bit computer savvy, it's a really easy install. So I think that about wraps up this video, and see you next time. This is Mandalorian signing off.